Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to the American Civil War on Empire Total War, where you're playing as the Union States. Now guys, in today's episode, we're currently besieging San Antonio in Lower Texas. We're going to be hopefully finishing off the Confederates maybe in this part. They only have West Texas and Upper Texas. Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Nashville have been taken by the Colombians, so we will need to declare war on them at some point. To take the entirety of the United States of America. So I currently have there's one behind there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full stacks besieging San Antonio. I have another 2 pushing across. I have units being recruited in Jackson, Mississippi. And we had an army coming from Nashville. I also have an army in the north that took Kansas back. I might even send that army forth. We might even be able to take Upper Texas. So objectives-wise, we need 25 regions. We have 25, and we need the specific settlements. And the other specific settlement is Lower Texas. However, we're going to hit our victory conditions. I didn't even realize. However, I do want to finish off the Confederates first and take New Mexico and Nashville. Diplomacy-wise, we haven't looked at that in a while, so maybe we can get some alliances. We're currently allies with the United Provinces, the Dutch, the French, and the British. So let's negotiate with Colombia. Maybe we can get an alliance and then military access, and we'll betray them. So we got an alliance with Colombia. Indefinite for an indefinite. Perfect. Mexico wants a military alliance. Perfect. What about Venezuela? Nope. How about Spain? But at the moment, we currently have Mexico, France, Colombia, the Dutch, and the British as allies. Are there any other wars going on? So it's only United Provinces. So the Confederates are at war with, obviously, Colombia, the Union States, and Mexico. There hasn't been actually that many wars apart from mine, of course, in this campaign. Mind you, I'm like the only one of 2 major factions. But, we're going to continue. Alright, let's find Ulysses Grant. I've upgraded his army. We now have, Union 52nd New York German Rangers. Also got some Union Irish Brigade. Union 54th Massachusetts Line, 20th Union Mainline Infantry. I swapped them out for the Union Regulars, even though some of them have some pretty decent chevrons. So Ulysses Grant has my best army, and I've given... Where is he? Joshua L. Chamberlain has the second best. He has the New York Rangers, along with the rest of the Union Regular. But I don't think I'm going to play the battle at San Antonio, simply because it looks like an overly easy auto resolve. 30,000 Union boys, loyal to the one and only Abraham Lincoln, and the Confederates have 4,000 in them. So, one turn until they surrender. Interesting. Yeah, I want to play with these. Yeah, I will play with the Massachusetts and the Maine infantry and the New York German Rangers, but we're going to be able to take San Antonio quite quickly. We lost 1,746. If you want to see a huge battle in the last episode, holy shit, we had, 28,000 men on the field? If we played that, we would have had 34. Obviously, not all of them would have been on the field, but still a pretty huge battle. 34,000 men in total, and we've taken... San Antonio, and we've won the campaign. We've hit all our victory conditions. However, the Confederates still aren't crushed. We still need to push on west and Upper Texas. But we do have a really nice chunk of the United States. Only a couple more territories left now. We might have a bigger, resistance up near these other territories. Right, we shall repair and replenish. Where should we push upon first? Upper or West Texas? I think West Texas might give us a bit of a fight. Mind you, even though Upper Texas is the capital. Right, let's push upon West Texas. And we'll also push up with our second best army with Joshua L. Chamberlain can go to Upper Texas. And then we'll just split everyone up the other way. I'm going to exempt Lower Texas, San Antonio. Hopefully we don't get a rebellion there, but we'll continue to push across. Alrighty, but we still need to take out 2 Confederate settlements, and then the 2 Colombian. Hopefully that wasn't a civil... Not a civil war, Right, but there's a Confederate army down in the south there. Mexico has some units. It's going to be interesting to see what the Colombians field against us, simply because... well, they're from Colombia in South America. I don't know what their unit roster is going to be like. I need an army to stay in Lower Texas and defend. We'll send Georgie Boy here. We'll unexempt the region from tax. We'll throw 3 full stacks at West Texas, and we'll throw this other one up in the north. So let's push against Upper Texas now. What are we coming up against? Okay, there's 2 full stacks here. And only a smaller stack here in West Texas. There's not a fort, is there? No. Alright, let's fall everyone back if we can. Because that's a bigger garrison than what I thought. Maybe the Confederates do have a little bit of last-ditch energy in them. But let me know in the comments what you'd like to replace this campaign. Doesn't necessarily have to be the American Civil War. I don't know if I'm going to play as the Confederates straight after this, but I do imagine in the future that'd be a cool campaign. Alright, let's quickly replenish San Antonio. And we have another army being recruited here at Jackson, Mississippi. I just feel like this is a really cool, good recruitment hub. Probably the biggest town. Yeah, from the East Coast. That's where we're getting the majority of our men from. We have a really nice army coming here. Some Union Iron Brigade. Whether or not we get to play with them, we'll see. Alright, still have a lot of money in the bank. Let's put it into our economy. Even though at this point we probably don't really need to. Because not much can stop us now. Alright, we're going to withdraw. The Colombians are pushing into West Texas. Alright, let's push you down to the border. I want you to take out that army. Alright, so now I know the size of the army there in Upper Texas. I was thinking it might even be undefended. Alright, how far away is that unit? 2 turns. What's the Colombian army look like? Yeah, just some native musketmen. I don't think we're going to come up against much of a fight. We do have military access, so we can push into their lands, quickly surround them, execute Order 66, and absolutely fucking smash them. Alright. Infrastructure-wise, let's do that so we can move around as quickly as possible. We'll wait 1 turn for reinforcements to come in. And we've actually intercepted. Was that the army in the settlement there? I'm going to decline because I want to actually fight with this other army. We'll decline the attack. The Confederates have a small army south of San Antonio in Lower Texas. Alright, let's move this other army up now, just to give some over-resounding odds. Let's push out this army if we can. Not quite. Alright, we'll quickly hold up here in San Antonio. I could actually send an army down to deal with that. I might actually do so, to be honest. Alright, let's push upon West Texas here. So we're coming up against what? Oh, we're actually coming up against some Irish line infantry. Some Confederate Hoods, Texans, 2 units. But I really just want to play this battle to showcase the Union Irish Brigade and the 52nd New York Rangers. So let's fight this one on the field. We should be able to beat them back, but we haven't had a battle with these guys just yet, so I thought, why not showcase them for you guys? So if you guys are enjoying the American Civil War, we're playing as the Union States, brothers versus brothers. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps me out a bunch. It's also a great way for me to gauge whether or not you guys are still enjoying the series or want to see another or not. Social media links are in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course the mod if you want to download and play along with me. Maybe start your own campaign as the Confederates. See how you fare against the Union States. Or maybe you play as the Union States, get some of the same events. Does Canada rebel? And we had to quickly rush up north to take their settlements. That was quite interesting. But we are in West Texas. And you can just tell by the map how fucking dry this state is. Better watch out for those rattle states, which I heard they actually stopped rattling now. Oh, those fucking logs are there. God damn it. We should be able to push up and around of that. Yeah, apparently the rattle states have learnt not to rattle. So, there's these huge fucking rattlesnakes in Texas now. Alrighty. Which I find is absolutely hilarious. Like, I saw a picture of it, and this is fat motherfucker. Right, let's spread things out a little bit more. I really like the landscape of this. Nice and dry, of course. Right, this is my best army leading the charge. We're going to get some really nice results. Ulysses Grant, not yet, but I imagine after his military campaign, soon to be the President of the United States. Abraham Lincoln probably won't get assassinated in this timeline. So here are the 86th Regiment of Foot, Union 52nd German Rangers. Let's have a look at the Irish Brigade. They actually don't look overly too different. Oh, they've got a little green feather in their cap. Let's have a look at the 153rd Regiment of Foot, the 20th Maine. Now, by the portrait, is the Massachusetts a coloured infantry? It is too. That's fantastic. Awesome stuff. Because I did have coloured infantry. That's what it's called in this mod. You can just say black people, I think. I'm not being offensive. I don't think. You can call me a white person, a cracker all you want. Right, let's start the deployment. And I do want to move up from that line. They might actually, hang on, they might even charge forward and attack me. Because the AI tends to do that. But we're going to be finishing off the Confederates here. My artillery is in range. Let's try and absolutely smash them. Rain fire and hell upon them. Getting some nice shots off here. Cavalry, let's get some flanking maneuvers up and around. We do need to watch out for theirs. Let's push over here. So what are they doing? I don't know. But the units don't look overly too different. But this is actually nearly like a nice little barricade. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to do. But we're going to be able to get some shots up on over this log. Line infantry. Fire at will. Wow, we've already killed 50 before the initial charge. Holy fucking shit. If we can knock out these Terry Texan Rangers, Texas. There was 200 of them before they charged. We're going to break them before they go. The Irish Brigade. Getting some really nice shots off. Man, I really wish I was able to have the effects in this. This would have really added just that little bit more of an immersion. But I've explained this thoroughly throughout the part, so if you don't understand why, basically this mod's plagued with copyrighted music, not just in the music folder, but in the effects and speech. So it was either not play the mod or mute it and play the mod. It's as simple as that. But we absolutely smashed that unit. It looks like they're trying to push for the logs here. I don't know why, because we are just absolutely raining fire and death upon them. Let's actually have a look at the Massachusetts army. Oh my god. So what are we sort of coming up against here? Just Confederate militia, Confederate hoods, Texans. These guys look fucking awesome. Charging in. Right, where's my artillery and what are they firing at? Fire at this. This mod looks beautiful. We've had some really cool line battles here. Right, let's flank around and get my cavalry to do some work instead of sitting back and sitting idle. Let's run back out there, General. My line infantry and artillery is going to make mincemeat of the line. They do have their general's bodyguard here. If I, for example, do some flanking maneuvers, I don't think it's probably in my best interest to do so. Not until they flank further back, because I feel like telling my line infantry to halt is going to cause way too much friendly fire. Wow. Yeah. We're better off letting them shoot, moving my cavalry out of the way. Right, let's move my line infantry. Let's angle my line infantry a little bit better, but they are buckling under superior Union forces. Confederate Orphan Brigade is not doing too bad, and the Confederate Hoods Texans, yeah, I imagine that they're the bastards are going to be holding. This is a cool battle. Ulysses Grant, of course, Grand General of the Union States. So how are we sort of doing here? Trying to finish off their bodyguard. Where are my artillery? And where's Ulysses Grant? Oh, just behind the arty. Alright. We'll let my cavalry try run down as many of them as possible. Alright, let's flank these guys that are closer to the log to do so, but we've got them on the back foot here. They're not coming back from that. Oh, that's a pretty close shot. Alright, let's move my cavalry back. I do want them to run down as many of them as possible. But in saying that, I don't want too much friendly fire. So we'll get my artillery to hit that, and we'll try break them there. They are wavering and dying slowly but surely. So what's sort of on this side here? Okay, so the 86th Regiment of Foot, Union 52nd New York Rangers, and the Irish Brigade here on the left is doing really nice stuff. Good battle. Right, let's start running down these stragglers. Continue to get my arty to hit this cluster. Continue to break them. Where's my cavalry? I'm surprised we haven't won just yet. Oh, there we go. Continue. Right, I'm going to quickly pause, tell all my infantry and artillery to halt and disable. Well, I'm going to let my infantry fire at will. I'm going to get my artillery to halt and disable fire at will, actually. But we'll throw in and start speeding things up. That was a really nice battle in West Texas. Really did set the scene, I think. Let's continue to run down as many of them as possible. Let's get Ulysses Grant into the field. We've killed the enemy general. And only one settlement left for the Confederates. Let's hope there's not too much friendly fire going on. I'm charging Ulysses, but that unit's actually going rather close to my, well, infantry front line. Okay. Only a couple more remaining now. That was a really great battle. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I've enjoyed a lot of these battles. They haven't been like, I don't know, not boring, I guess. Alright, 2 in that. 33 in that. But it just shows how good these units are, mixed in with our Union regular infantry who are battle hardened as fuck. Alright, 6 in that. How much is in the other? Broken them, but that was a really nice line battle. 6. Right, let's quit the battle into there. A decisive victory, apparently. Alright. Would charge hell itself for that, old man. Confederate soldier. Referring to General Lee. Gotta get them Duke balls. Oh, Jesus. But Ulysses Grant deployed 16,000. Lost 370. Yep, you heard right. Lost 370. And we managed to throw back Elliot Dell, who deployed 3,288. And we managed to take West Texas. We're going to repair, of course. And continue to keep on going. But we need to replenish. So we can actually see Nashville and Santa Fe, New Mexico. So the Colombians only really have what? Just native musketmen. So we're going to push upon Upper Texas in the next episode and finish off the Confederates. Then we'll quickly push into Nashville and Santa Fe. And then we'll wrap up the campaign there. I don't really see a point of pushing against the British. They only have what? This fort territory here. They have Moose Factory in the north. York Factory. Yeah, seeing we have Quebec, New France, and Montreal, Upper Canada, and Fort Nashwauk, Arcadia. We took them from the rebels. I don't see a point of pushing against the Mexicans. We have an alliance with them. We've finished back the Confederates. I think it sort of gets away from this campaign. This is brother versus brother, the American Civil War, and I've had a blast. So I don't really see a point of pushing down into New Mexico. I would have actually taken Santo Domingo, but we can't actually recruit ships in this, which is unfortunate. But yeah, where's sort of everyone else? France has 2 territories. We will be pushing upon New Mexico and Nashville if they were Confederates, but obviously New Mexico was given to the Colombians from the Confederates, and Upper Texas at one point was occupied by the Dutch. But it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Let me know in the comments what you would like me to replace this campaign with. Doesn't necessarily have to be the American Civil War. Just obviously has to be a Total War title. But my name has been Simpzy. If you want to download this mod and play along with me, all the download links are in the description below. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.